A little daily dose of the TheEZGZ. Having fun out here in Oregon. Scooted around town today. Went on a few errands. Car's running good. Looks like we got that fan situation under control. Met with a subscriber this morning. We had breakfast. Had a great conversation. His name is Brian. I really enjoyed that a lot. And uh-oh, there goes the cat. Wow. Must have saw a bird or something. That's one of my responsibilities, is taking care of Jocko the cat. He seems to be a pretty cool cat. I've never really had a cat for a pet before, so it's kind of a new experience for me, and we're having fun. He has free access to come and go. He's got his front claws and all that stuff, so he can take care of himself. Look at the size of these trees. This is just amazing. I don't see anything like this in Colorado, that's for sure. Old stuff here. But I took Brian for a ride in the car, and he was asking me about carbs, and I told him, you know, I've had these forever, and it really doesn't make much difference. If you have dual carbs, they're a pain in the neck, and it's not the carbs that are really the problem. It's the linkage that controls the carburetor. That's where you're going to spend all your time fiddling and adjusting, and things are going to wear and get out of whack. It's the linkage. It's not usually the carburetors themselves. Whether you're running singles, single barrels, any of them, some might perform better than others and give you better fuel and mileage and work better longer. You know, you get what you pay for on anything. I like the dual throats because the car will idle and accelerate like it has a stock setup, even if it doesn't. And my son and I both have these 36 Delordos, and we love them. I've got the 40s. It's just the same thing, except bigger on the 2110. And these things got me an average of 27 miles to the gallon coming out here. I had throttle left. I was pulling the hills. Brian showed me freaked me out. He had an article from Air-Cooled Net that he had printed, and it talked about the 1800 build, and it detailed everything that I struggled with. And it was funny because all the solutions that they had were the same things that I ended up doing myself. But if I'd have known it ahead of time, I think it would have gone a little faster, and I would have been looking for those issues. And of course, if I was to build it again, I'd know what to do and what to look for, and it wouldn't take me near as much time. I think I could whip right through it. But interesting that somebody had already written the whole thing out in detail like that, and it was the same deal. And yeah, it's nice having a little extra power to turn these big tires and be able to go the speed limit. That's all I was looking for. And 27 miles to the gallon, that's fantastic. I'm happy. The 2110, I did a few checks on that. Usually I don't. I think I was getting probably 20 miles to the gallon. Of course, we just redid it, so it gets a little worse on the fuel mileage because I guess the size. But this one here, I'm pleased with everything about it. I might experiment with a few things when I get home. I'm going to have to reseal that case. I don't want to live with the drip and the mess. And I'll be taking a close look at some of the things inside after it has 2,000 or 3,000 miles on it. I may or may not leave these heads on it. I was thinking about putting the stock valve heads on it and see if my seat of the pants meter notices that much difference. And I don't think at this point that I'm gonna notice that much difference, if any. But you know, it's hard to make just, if you're going to make comparisons, you need to make one change and then test it. If you change a bunch of things, who's to say which one had the most effect? I don't know. So, yeah. So I'm going to keep it short, give you a break. Just thought I'd post you a little update. Everything's going well, and the engine's running good. tomorrow we're going to go down and meet another tuber and probably do a little video at his place. I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. TheEZGZ out.